Yo guys, what's up? It's Mike from Chess Lifestyle. Today we are up to 2,537 subscribers, which means we are training 42.2 minutes or 42 minutes, we round down. And yeah, we're gonna just be doing some woodpecker method today. I got up to exercise 142. So I guess we're almost halfway, but then okay, the intermediate exercises are a lot harder, so I guess we'll just see how it goes. I think that's all I have planned for. I've got a lesson at 7:30, so I can't stay too long. But yeah, I think we'll just do this. I mean, that sounds fair enough. I'm wondering whether I should do some chest neurons as well, because I haven't done that in a long time. What do you guys want to see? Woodpecker method or chest neurons? What do you guys think? Yo, Arjun. So Arjun says he's playing in the Hendon Blitz in 1 hour. Any advice? My advice for you would be not to take any caffeine, because I remember I played one Hendon Blitz where I did a double espresso shot to experiment, and it's 10 minutes each on the clock, and you don't get any added time. And I remember I was playing this girl, and she was like 1700 or something, and I spent 8 minutes on a move, and I flagged. So don't drink any coffee. That's my one piece of advice. But nah, Hendon Blitz is fun. Just enjoy it. Basically anything can happen. Yeah, just have fun, I would say. But yeah, it's all gonna be about the speed, and don't be afraid to flag someone. If you've got 2 minutes and they've got 1 minute, and there's it's just a drawn position, just grind them down. Just flag them until they're in tears. That's what I'd recommend. Let's do some chest neurons. It's been a while. I haven't been on this website for a while. Let's go support Ankit. So if anyone who doesn't know, chest neurons is a positional puzzle website where they give you 10 new puzzles a day, and they have a bunch of different training things that you can do. But we're just gonna do some of these. So maybe let's just do a couple easy, a couple hard, and then we'll do some woodpeckers. Let me move my camera. Yeah, so the nice thing about these are they're not just little tactics to win material or something like this. It's more like find the best move. Okay. 3, 4, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I've already got a pretty good idea what it might be. I mean, I'd play this in a heartbeat. I mean, the big difference is that we've got the bishop potentially attacking their king, and their bishop is locked up, where we can even play e5 and remove his knight. So I play e5. I cannot believe this is not correct. This has to be the correct move. Yeah. So e5, you now have the open king, and now you think, do you play queen h5? Do you play knight e2? I would probably not have played this. But I guess it makes sense. Trying to. Oh, you're putting the knight on d4. Wait. Knight e2, knight d4, and you're just happy. It's time to centralize the knight. The way forward for white will be to play queen g4, then play for rook e3, rook g3, f4, f5, pressure black's kingside. If black played d4 here, then okay, you can win the pawn with this tactic. Okay. Or even the queen. Yeah, if you blunder. So yeah, interesting. To put the knight on d4. I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes a lot of sense. You get this kind of situation where you plant a knight on d4, but reverse. Imagine if black's got pawns on d6, e5, and you've got a pawn on d5, and you plant a knight on e4, like in King's Indian type of stuff. So it's kind of the same, but with mirrored. And I guess the knight's just very strong here, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. Let's move to the next. Black to play. Oh, big news from me actually. I am officially playing in the English Championships, so I am looking forward to it. I think there's even a rating prize for below 2000, which I'd qualify for, since I'm below 2000 ECF and FIDE right now. So yeah, just gonna try and play my absolute best. I think it's come at a good time. I'm kind of hungry to play some classical. Bum 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 bum. I also finished Toradora last night at 4 a.m. Such a good show, such a good show. My God, like really hits you in the hits you in the feels. I think the next anime I'm gonna watch is Anohana. I've heard many good things about it, and I just never got round to watching it. But I reckon it's gonna be a real good watch as well. Gonna be. I mean, a move that I would typically play is probably Rook. I'm sorry, Knight D2. The idea is that I just want to simply trade off this bishop pair, damage their pawn structure, and I'm up a pawn, so I'm reducing the material on the board. Actually looks really good. Nice. As simple as that. As simple as that. I think I've been doing too many like woodpeckery, concrete calculation type of positions recently. So it's actually a good idea that I'm doing a few of these to remind myself. Let's do one more, and then we'll do one hard, and then we'll switch it up. Gonna make a note of something. Let me just double check. Okay, I'm glad my audio and everything is working. That'll be a mess if it wasn't. You guys are welcome to try and suggest your answers in chat if you think you've got it. I definitely feel like this is the move I would play if it was a blitz game. I don't know if I'm missing something better. I mean, basically the move that I would play is probably c5. I mean, we've got the bishop pair, and we kind of have this open space towards the king. And it kind of feels like, you know, if I want to put my bishop on d3 or even do something like this to try and attack while the bishop's locked up under this pawn, I don't want like black to be like taking and, you know, giving me this isolated pawn to worry about and this kind of stuff. Like just play c5. It comes with tempo as well. It looks so good. Yeah, let's play it. Yeah, c5. So queen c7, b4, sure. And queen b2, interesting. Plan to play a4, b5. Oh, so white's just simply playing on the queen side. I didn't even appreciate that. I mean, I saw the idea of c5 and b4 to strengthen the pawns, but I thought we'll leave it and actually play on the king side. That was my feeling. But yeah. e5, d5, knight e5, bishop b2. And okay, in this case, then we have even more chances to play on the king side. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. The venue of this place is sick. Wish all chess clubs had this. Where is it being held? Because when I used to play in Hendon Blitz several years ago, it was held in this church, and it was in like this, like, I don't know, village, like church hall room, and it wasn't anything to boast about. So they must have changed it, because that was like really packed. So yeah, what's the new location? Drop your location, Arjun. Let's do one hard, and then we'll switch to some woodpecker. Yo, Arab, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Finally a stream you can join in for, rather than just the last 2 seconds. Ah, I'm pretty sure it's not Cumlabraland Lawn Tennis Club. Okay, but it's close enough. Yeah, I think I've played there once, but it wasn't for Hendon Blitz. It was for another one of Adam Brow's chess club. But um, tomorrow, Journey to Master, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Can I do that? I feel like I can't. Wait. No, I have a lesson 4:30 tomorrow. Yeah, long time no see, Arab. Long time no see. Um, 4:30 I have a lesson. So if you could do later than that, maybe. Um, but yeah, I think I can do evening like I can do any time from like probably like 6 onwards, if that works. Give you 2 hours to prep, Lucas. Okay, let's solve this. This is a hard exercise, so okay, what's going on? Yo, Jan, welcome, welcome. 6 p.m. then? Yeah, 6 p.m. should work, Lucas. I'll confirm on Discord. I'll make a note here. Um, yeah, I will let you know. But probably yes. Okay. So yeah, the big news is I am playing in the English Championships. We'll see if I have a renaissance with my chess, just like Levi Rosman. It's gonna be very interesting. Because there are like a bunch of juniors, but they've got like decent ratings now, and I feel like where I'm gonna be able to shark them is like through my experience. And I think even if they've got like I don't know, their like natural talents and stuff, like bring it on. Like I feel like I've played so many juniors now in like top level chess. I'm not even worried. I'm not even worried. So I'm just excited. That's the vibe. Okay. Okay, let me take you through my thoughts. So basically, materials equal. We've got this slight imbalance in the pawns. The e5 pawn is questionable whether it's a strength or a weakness. Like it's looking a little bit weak right now. But one idea I have is since like I've actually got some nice harmony between these pieces for now. Okay, the rook on a1's not playing, but like this rook, for instance, is hitting this knight on d7. So I suddenly saw this idea of like, can we like try and remove this queen and win the knight somehow? And knight b5 also looks really good because you're potentially coming into d6 as well, right? So knight b5, I mean, yeah, if they come to c5, well then we can just take the knight. If they take the pawn, then we can take the knight because if they take the queen, we take back. If they come to c6, they're threatening mate. Don't forget about that. Maybe that's a bit annoying. I mean, still it's not that annoying. We can always just play f3 and then the game continues. The knight is coming into d6. It still looks pretty good. But maybe we've got like something better, like some kind of knockout. But I don't really see where the knockout would be. I don't feel like we're fully developed. I don't think Black's setup is that dubious. I don't know. I just want to play knight b5. Like, what other candidates do I have? Just see if I'm not missing something. I see some messages in chat. I will check it in a sec. I just don't want the move to be spoiled if you guys have got the answer. I don't know, looks really natural to me because the queen's kind of on a good square, right? So you wanna try and mess it about before black has time to like consolidate somehow. I mean, knight b5 looks good. Okay, there we go. So I didn't really have any other candidates. This just felt like the right move. And oh, f4, interesting. Stopping queen g2 threat and strengthening the e pawn, right? Knight c5. I mean, to me, I'd always just want to play f3 so that my queen isn't tied down to the pawn, and later if I need to, play f4. Like, I'd rather, you know, prevent a mate threat than prevent potentially, like, my pawn being weak. But I guess f4 is fine. Knight c5 and rook a1. Just developing next and playing knight d6, and white is better. Yeah. I wonder what the difference is between f4 and f3. I can't imagine it to be that huge. 1.6 for f4. Oh, I'm worse. Queen c5. Are you kidding me? Wait. Queen c5 comes with checks so that they can now take the pawn. God damn. Yeah, this is why I don't care, you know. I was recently talking to a friend, and I might actually make a video about this, because my friend basically spoke to a stronger player, like, you know, an IM, for some coaching advice, and I fundamentally disagree with like the coach's advice, basically for the friend, and basically like the friend basically is a very what's the right word? A very imbalanced player in terms of his strengths, right? Like, I feel like I'm quite imbalanced in certain aspects, but like I think this friend of mine is even more imbalanced. And basically, the coach's recommendation basically said that you should just train the part of your chess that you're not good at. So, for instance, he's good at like very strategical positional chess, like really fine positional player at times, if the positions are positions he understands. But really, like, I don't know, dynamic positions are not his forte. And the coach was like, okay, just switch all your openings and play like this dynamic chess to like improve it and practice. But this is the thing, right? Like, when you play something that isn't your natural strength, you're kind of improving a weakness, right? And I'm gonna do a video on this. I think I need to think of something to call it because it's all too abstract. But basically, what I believe is that if you work on your weakness like really hard, and you start playing games that like, you know, address your weakness, and you're playing a lot of your weakness, or like I play positions like this, right, where I'm getting burnt for playing f3, and I'm forcing myself to need to find moves like f4, right? You will improve your chess overall, and you'll actually increase your ceiling as a player, because I think like everyone has a certain ceiling. You don't know what the ceiling is, but I think you can improve it, basically, if you do this. But in terms of your actual results, I think it's, unless you put an immense amount of work to actually turn that weakness into not a weakness, like, if you just play positions that are more suited to your style, and okay, you will still need to work on your weakness outside of playing, but when you actually come to play, I really believe in just playing true to your style to get the maximum out of your ability, right? So I basically said the opposite to what this coach was saying, but I don't know, it's an interesting topic. I'd love to do a video on it. I just don't know how to. I need to like work out exactly my thoughts on the matter, but I think it's two schools of thought, right? And I think I prefer my school, basically. What do I know about chess? I'm not an IM. Well, okay, I've been coaching for 8 years, so yeah, Arav. Thing is, I ignore Arav a lot, so this is why he's being mean. I think I have no idea. I'll blame it on the hormones, teenage hormones. But yeah, Chat is 700. We can't spoil the answer. Knight b5, queen c6. Yeah, and then f4 was needed. Right. Okay, that was some good positional chess. Let us do some woodpecker. I know you're joking, Arav, about like you know, not an IM, so what do you know? But I think like people underestimate how a lot of title players can even give the wrong advice, because sure, they are playing at a strength that is objectively better than me. That's a fact. But to actually then advise a player who is very different to themselves, different strengths, different weaknesses, different potential, different experience, different abilities, different upbringing, right? For you to give advice to someone who's so different, it's not necessarily an easy thing to do. And I mean, I think Chessable has noticed this, right? Like, they realize that a lot of their courses, which have like, you know, notable GMs doing the whole course, and the users not being satisfied, because they're just like, well, I didn't learn anything from this, because it's just like taught in a way that's not learnable. So I think this is really important. Okay, bishop d6 stands out to me because I want to threaten mate and then take the knight, because right now this is a problem, right? So this looks good. Unless they play like h3, my only question is, do I want to take it first? Probably no. They can take with check, so that looks good. And then we want to trade everything and take the knight. That'd be my feeling. But we're not even material up there, are we? We're just equalizing. Do we have something better then? Maybe we can even just take. They can't take because of mate. We can take. Maybe that's just better. Or is it because then we take and then queen e2? Is this really annoying? Is this pin actually very, very annoying? No, we can always go back knight f6. I don't know. It feels fancier, but... Wait, what's the difference? What's even the difference? Why is it not the same? I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Literally, we can just take this for free and they can't take back. What am I talking about? Okay. Yeah, but then we can just take it. I'm like schooling like titled players and then I go do that. Arav. Okay, I'm serious. We need to have a chat. We need to be more positive on this channel. Like I'm not gonna stand for just non-stop negativity. Like I don't care if you're joking. Like it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. We're here for the vibe. Otherwise I just train on my own, right? So like literally we want the positive vibes on this channel. Okay. What's the move? I'm very tempted by rook f6 because of this. But rook f6, queen f6? And we got knight h5. So rook f6, are we just picking up a pawn? Is there any risk? What if they don't take? What if they do something else? What if they play like knight h7? I guess at the very least we can play knight h5 check. I feel like we get our pieces out. We can always play bishop g5 as well. This looks good. Looks very good to me. And that's material. Is going for a getting banned speedrun? Quite possibly. It's a competition between my laziness to admin chat and Arav's non-stop abuse. I don't know who will win. I seem to remember this one. This is the idea of like some crazy queen e3 and then like queen f2. Like I would never see this in a million years if not for Woodpecker, but it's a good pattern to know. The question is if they block. Was this No, I can't be taking this. I'm literally like losing everything over here. What was the idea? No, I give check here because then I can play rook e1, right? So I need to start this way and then play queen f2. Okay, there's the difference. Nice. I think I should get admin trust. Jan, make me a mod. I'm a trustworthy adult. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I definitely think having some mods on the channel would be a good idea. If you message me on Lichess after, I can discuss this with you more. I'm not gonna work out how to do the stuff on stream. But yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea. When I used to stream on Twitch, I had like a couple mods which were very helpful. I'm a trustworthy kid. What's the difference? Nah, you're gonna power trip. I can just tell. I ain't risking that. I need more evidence. Need more evidence that. I don't know. That was nice. I'll take that. Oh, are we not just mating like this? This looks quite cute. That looks pretty good. Very nice. Rook here? Is that just winning? The knight is pinned. This is the kind of move where I feel like it might be like a red herring. It looks too good to be true. But I don't see why it's not. So let's just play it, I think. Yeah. Okay, solid. Evening, Josh. How's it going? Oh, why knight d3? I mean, why knight d3 was a fork? Yeah, rook g5, you got it. Bros responded to exactly 0 of my Lichess messages. Oh dear. I probably didn't know it was you, Jan. Maybe you've also sent 0. Maybe you're just stirring the pot. Bishop b6, and then if rook f1, then just sack him. It has to be winning. Just has to be winning. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, there's no defense to all these pieces. Red herring. You never know. You never know. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Was there a back rank with the knight d3 for us? I don't think there was. I mean, we can go back for sure. We can go back, but I don't know. I think it was. I don't think that was a problem. So something to make this pass pawn work. If we go immediately, the problem is rook c6. If we go check king f8 first. If we take and then here, what's the difference? Maybe we can go here threatening this. But if we take first, then we don't have the time to like get our pieces like this. So we need to give a check first. And then rook d7. And then it's this classic theme of promoting. Sweet. Yeah, rook e7, you got it. You got it, Josh. Yeah, not bad. Finally, the Lichess Rapid is improving. Nice. I genuinely cannot tell you the difference between now versus a few weeks ago when I dropped over 100 elo. Crazy. What's the difference? Like, wait, did you? Okay, when you say you cannot tell me the difference, it's like a phrase. Not you really can't tell me the difference. So what? Tell me the difference. Like, what is the difference? Like, how are you playing differently? What is it? Better sleep? Better diet? No work pressure? Is it actually something chess related? What's the trick? Rook takes e2 looks like a fun way to like grab some material. Seems good to me. Yeah. Rucksack here? Yes. I'm German, no one ever laughs at my jokes. Ah, schade. Schade. I know a tiny bit of German. From back in the day. You don't understand, guys, how much I hate doing these puzzles. Like, is it this? And if they take, we can come round. If they take with the queen, we take the rook. I think this is the point. And I remember that I had a game. I think I mentioned this last time when we got to this puzzle. I had a game when I was like one game off 2500 rapid. I was completely winning. And then I blundered this kind of tactical motif of the rook swinging over and giving a checkmate that was unstoppable. I could not believe it. So, yeah, that one scarred me permanently. Oh man, I can't wait to have a normal night of sleep. Like, I've been staying up until 4 to like grind out this anime, and it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. But I'm so ready to have an early night. Oh my god. Oh, it's just check. And if takes, then check and then mate. And if check and the king moves here, then we're already mating. That looks very nice. Very cool. Wait. Oh, okay. So this gets met by this. So are we just taking this first and then trying to go for mate? If we come here, we're also threatening two different pieces that can mate here. So it looks like this has to be the move. Yeah. Very nice. Sehr gut, Michael. Dankeschön, Jan. Wir kann Deutsch sprechen und keine Menschen kannst verstehen. How good was that? Was that understandable? I almost said legible, which just shows how bad my language skills are in general. It's actually unbelievable how much German I remember from school, just because the teacher was absolutely amazing. Like, it was literally unanimously agreed by everyone that he was like the #1 teacher we all had. And he basically just didn't give a crap about the curriculum. And like a bunch of parents of like the kids in the class were like coming in and like complaining because like the guy was like wanting to do his own wacky thing. And then basically everyone got like A stars and A's. Like even kids that were like, you know, like literally failing every other subject got like an A in German. It was just unbelievable. Like this teacher was so good. As the Gen Z kids would say, since most of you guys are, my teacher was cracked. My German teacher was unbelievably cracked. And I still remember a lot to this day. I mean, why am I slowing down on this? Like, I just take and I'm completely winning. Am I missing something here? Or is it better to take? I seem to remember I messed this one up before. I don't exactly remember how, but is this like actually... Is this like a winning idea as well? What's better actually? I feel like I messed up this position before, but this looks really strong, right? Because I basically support this bishop again, and if they take, then this bishop check is really strong. So I feel like it has to be this. I mean, bishop here, it's a check. I don't know. Maybe it is somehow not enough here because we can't pick up this bishop without losing here. Yeah, had some spidey senses. And that's the thing. I really, really wonder if those spidey senses will come up in a position that's similar to this, not exactly the same. Because it's exactly the same, I know I have this intuition, but I wonder if it's a similar position, I also get these spidey senses. So yeah, this was the move. Oh, okay. Bishop b4, queen c5. No. I mean, I think I saw it. Bishop b4, queen c5, and I thought rook d5, and I'm picking up that queen. But even so, then queen takes bishop, pawn takes, and I'm exchanged down. Really poor, really poor. Queen takes d5, no need to calculate. They take on e2 of bishop e4. Nice. Nice, Harav. You say goated, not cracked? Really? I feel like goated is more old school. This is why Michael's 1900 FIDE. Yeah. We'll see though. You know, I'm not going to be playing these ridiculous positions where you need to calculate. I mean, that's not true. Literally, in my Birmingham major, I had this crazy position, which Arav had the honor to see live. It was tough. Knight d5 looks very strong in the sense that if pawn takes and bishop takes, then this looks great. And if not, then we win the queen, so knight d5 surely has to be the move. Okay, thanks for the queen. If bishop takes, knight g6, bishop takes d8, yeah. Okay, probably would have been worth me seeing that. I had this threat on the rook, but even without it, it felt like it was good. Like keeping this bishop for the knight. Oh, this is probably this classic bishop h7, rook f8. This is another woodpecker e1. I mean, I don't think like any of my openings are gonna like get that kind of tactic, but you never know. It's probably good to know. And rook g8 is very thematic here. Is that winning? I think I remember this was the puzzle where I was trying to work out if this is a winning endgame, and engine was just like, obviously. But it wasn't quite obvious to me. I think the point being is that the queen is protecting the pawn, and this is just really fast. So I think this is just like the reason this pawn is just rolling really quick. Even if they take on e2. I think we just push the pawn. I think it's strong. Okay. My feeling is that this queen might get trapped. Yeah, what if we play knight d5? If pawn takes, queen g4, f3. This looks really good. Knight d5. And we're also threatening knight c7, right? So if they play like rook c8, then we can play knight e7, okay. And what about here? Probably just knight c7. Looks good. Okay, nice. Oh, there's even Benoni structure. We've been steamrolling with these puzzles, I feel like. When are you going to Germany? Germany is August. What am I doing with the Wii channel? Nothing right now. But as I said, my DMs are open if you want to chat about it. Like, I'm very happy to share some wisdom on the topic. But probably not ideal for the public. At least not until there are some changes in this government. Or I grow some balls. One of the two. But it's concerning that I don't see the idea for this one, because I might actually get this position from the black side. Well, not exactly this position, but What's the move? I'm really not understanding this one. It's probably going to be some tactic to win a pawn or something. Oh, it's maybe more than that. Wait, so if this happens, we can take here, and they can't take back without dropping the queen. So if this happens, they take with the bishop. Do we have a good move here? Don't see it. Don't get this. I don't know, I'd probably play like some move like rook e4. I don't get what we're supposed to do in this position. See, imagine if I went to that coach and I got that advice to basically play opposite to my style. I'd literally score like 1 out of 7 at the English Championships. It's crazy. And then it'll be like, oh, working on your strengths. That's one way to just kill your motivation completely. I mean, train it to improve it, right? But don't play it. Like, it's crazy to me. I literally don't know. Yeah, that rant just now was based on something I said earlier, which I won't repeat right now. It's quite a long story for those who missed it. I actually don't know. I mean, like, let's just go for every move, right? If I play anything slow, he's just gonna take my knight. But I have a perpetual there at least. I mean, take my rook, sorry. I actually can't see this. I just play rook e4. I don't know. What is this position asking of me? I'm trying again to make knight takes d6 work. If bishop takes d6, how on earth would that work? By a number of comments, I presume that there's an answer. What am I missing? I actually don't know what I'd play. Don't see what the theme is. This is supposed to be easy. Okay, I'll actually forfeit this one. What are people saying? Queen G6? Yo. Queen G6? Oh my god. Alright, Arab is cracked. Did Arab get that first? That's unbelievable. Oh, Fritz got it first. Jan got it first. So I've been saying Arab is cracked and... Wait. Arab was literally third? Queen G6. Damn, I didn't... I mean, I looked at this and I just didn't see the point. But yeah, it's this, mate. Holy crap. I think that's one of those puzzles where you either see it or you don't. That's crazy. I don't know if I got that one wrong the first time around. I feel like I probably got it right. Because if I got it wrong, I think I'd remember that I got it wrong. That's kind of how my brain works with these kind of things. Yeah, that was nice. So bishop h7 if they take... But yeah, good job to everyone who found the answer. Like, that wasn't easy. At least to me. So that looks pretty strong. We just pick up the queen. The knight was overloaded. And okay, maybe let's just do one final one for luck. In my head I was going to stop at 160, but let's just do one final one. Are we actually getting mated? If we take it? If they take with the rook, maybe then we give a check. If they come here, we give a check and then give a mate. It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Right. I have a lesson in 10 minutes, so I'm going to go chill for these next 10 minutes. But bishop h7? Yes, bishop h7. Jan got it first and then Fritz. Hey. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I'm glad that we could get some practice in, and yeah, I've got 1 week to go for English Championship, so I guess we'll just stay sharp. I'll probably try to play some classical games. Lucas, I will get back to you about 6 p.m. tomorrow. And guys, I will call it a day there. So see you guys tomorrow, and good stuff. Adios.